will say this. What Joy is up to is nothing more than selfish personal publicity gain right now. She wants to attach her name to Carrie Underwood's name so that she maintains relevance because they know the ship is sinking.
The View is not a moral authority on anything. I mean, the day I look to Joy Behar for life advice is the day I retire.
It's as though the election never stopped for them. And they just cling to their hatred of Donald Trump, which is fine. I have no problem with that at all. But like a lot of these late night comedy shows that no longer have anybody watching them, and they're officially on cancellation notice because they're not going to survive with the numbers that they're getting. I don't think The View will survive ultimately either.
Country superstar Carrie Underwood has spent most of her career avoiding political talk, but she's set to perform at the upcoming inauguration. She said in a statement that she's doing it because the country must come together in the spirit of unity and look to the future. And lots of her fans aren't thrilled about it, but lots of her fans are.
After performing at President Trump's inauguration event, superstar Carrie Underwood shocked her fans. While her performance was intended to bring people together, it didn't sit well with everyone. On live television, Behar from The View didn't hold back, criticizing Carrie's decision to support Trump, saying it sent the wrong message. Joy Behar accused Carrie of normalizing Trump, arguing that her performance went beyond patriotism. It symbolized support for a controversial figure. As Behar put it, artists like Carrie have a responsibility to consider the consequences of their actions. She also questioned how Carrie could claim to love her country while backing someone with a criminal record. The statement sparked audible gasps from the audience and ignited a wave of backlash on social media.
She says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon.
In essence, Joy Behar was criticizing Carrie Underwood for supporting Trump's ideas and behavior, while some of her co-hosts attempted to downplay the controversy, arguing that Carrie's performance was about respecting the office of the presidency rather than endorsing a political figure. Joy, however, insisted that even seemingly neutral actions could be perceived as taking sides in such a divided time. When her remarks went viral, they caused a frenzy. Fans of Carrie Underwood quickly came to her defense, arguing that her performance was about honoring democracy, not politics. Many pushed back against Joy's criticism, with some questioning the double standard. One commenter asked why it was acceptable to condemn Carrie for singing at Trump's inauguration when other celebrities were openly endorsing Kamala Harris and supporting Biden. They argued that the mainstream viewpoint had become more about expressing hostility than genuine discourse.
As long as it's a free country and it holds, yes. I would agree with everybody. It is a free country at the moment. I would not be the person to say don't do it because I believe in free speech and everything about it. I personally would not do it. No one's asked me, but that's another story.
Carrie Underwood had a much bigger goal in mind and chose to handle the controversy with grace rather than engaging in a public dispute. She refused to let the criticism define her character. However, in a shocking move, the superstar took legal action against Joy Behar, filing a defamation lawsuit. According to Carrie's legal team, Joy's remarks on The View had severely damaged her reputation. The lawsuit claimed that Behar's statements went beyond personal opinion and instead turned into false accusations that tarnished Carrie's image, not just as an artist, but as an independent woman. A key part of the complaint referenced Behar's remark, "I don't understand how you normalize this convicted felon while claiming to love your country." Legal experts weighed in, stating that for Carrie to win the case, her team would need to prove that Behar's remarks were not only false, but that she either knew they were untrue or acted with reckless disregard for the truth. Carrie's lawyer argued that Behar's comments diminished her client's talent by reducing her performance to a mere political statement, disregarding the years of hard work and dedication she had put into her career.
I believe that Carrie Underwood, who won American Idol by American votes, who had an album and tour called All American Girl, who actually has spent more time on USO tours serving and helping and donating money to our nation's finest, our military, their families, and our veterans, is about to perform America the Beautiful at the historic event of the inauguration of the President of the United States of America and that she's un-American
Well, I
for
don't
doing
care.
so.
I mean-
It's so ridiculous. So ridiculous.
Carrie Underwood's decision to sue a prominent host of The View comes with its own set of advantages. This case isn't just about clearing her name. It's about taking a stand and making it clear that her values are non-negotiable, even in the entertainment and political commentary industries. If the court rules in her favor, she could gain even greater recognition along with financial compensation. Following Joy Behar's remarks, several celebrities voiced their support for Carrie Underwood. Among them was T.J. Holmes, co-host of the Amy and TJ podcast, whose take on the controversy has sparked mixed reactions from fans. One of Carrie's most vocal defenders was fellow country music star John Rich. He took to social media to call out others in the industry for staying silent. In a pointed tweet, he wrote, "There are several top-tier country artists who support Trump, and I wish they would finally have the courage to come forward and be counted." He went on to defend Carrie's performance, saying, "She's performing at an American event. It's patriotic in many ways, and it's a beautiful tradition that happens every 4 years." Rich also criticized those who suppress their opinions to appease record labels, stating, "There's nothing outlaw about staying silent just to keep your career safe. Carrie Underwood just made you all look like a bunch of boys."
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Joy Behar will likely have to rethink how she expresses her opinions on The View as a result of this lawsuit. While the show thrives on controversial remarks, facing legal action could make her more cautious about pushing boundaries. This case could have a significant impact, not only on Behar, but also on her colleagues, who must navigate the fine line between expressing strong opinions and potentially making damaging statements. We've seen similar backlash before. Just look at the Dixie Chicks. In 2003, Natalie Maine's criticism of President George W. Bush led to severe consequences for the group's career. The country music industry, in particular, has long struggled with these kinds of issues. While some artists are applauded for speaking their minds, others face harsh repercussions when their views don't align with certain audiences. Carrie Underwood's situation is particularly interesting because it raises the question of whether some political opinions are more acceptable in the entertainment industry than others. For instance, artists like Beyoncé and Bruce Springsteen are often celebrated for their political stances, yet Carrie's attempt to remain neutral has drawn criticism from television commentators. This controversy highlights the ongoing debate over whether entertainers should be free to perform at political events without facing professional and personal attacks.
Sonny's not careful. Her husband's going to be one of them.
Her husband. Excuse me, Sonny, your husband. Exactly. He's under investigation. Sonny's going to have to be on that show like, I have a legal note about my husband.
The lawsuit also touches on broader issues of free speech and cancel culture. Carrie Underwood's supporters argue that Joy Behar's remarks were not just political commentary, but a personal attack disguised as analysis. However, rather than getting caught up in the controversy, Carrie seems focused on moving forward. Sources close to the singer reveal that she is channeling her energy into her craft. Rumors suggest she is working on a new album featuring songs that reflect on the criticism she has faced and her journey through it. Beyond music, Carrie is also exploring advocacy work that aligns with her values, including causes that promote unity and optimism. Her team has been teasing upcoming performances and collaborations, reminding fans why she became a household name in the first place. And despite the ongoing legal battle, her attorney assures that she is fully prepared to take on whatever challenges come her way. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think Joy Behar's comments went too far? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated with all the latest celebrity news. We've got all the tea. You won't want to miss a drop.